good morning, good afternoon, or whenever you're watching it. So I chose the case of Habib Wahir Abdul. It was the first case on the website, so I was just like, okay. Anyways, so on May 1st of 1982, a young white woman was raped when she was separated from her husband at a nature reserve. This jurisdiction happened in New York. Habib Wahir Abdul was charged with the rape of this young woman. Before he was charged with this crime, he did have a history of being a criminal. He was arrested for robbing places and assault, but that assault wasn't like sexual or anything. But anyways, he was charged with rape of this woman. On June 6, 1983, he was convicted of rape. He was sentenced to 20 years to life in prison. But he was released on September 1st, 1999. So that's his expiration date. I didn't know that's what that meant, but I googled it. Anyways, so he served 16 years in prison. And because he did serve 16 years in prison, they gave him $2 million for compensation. Don't know if it was worth it since he lost 16 years of his life, but anyways, he did get paid $2 million. The real perpetrators were not found, have not been found yet, but I guess they're still looking since it says not yet. The contribution causes, which is basically why he was convicted of a crime he didn't actually commit, was that there was misidentification from the eyewitnesses, there was misconduct from the government, and that basically means that like the jury, it was highly likely that the jury was racist against this young black male. And the main reason was basically that the forensic science of the time was unvalidated and improper. So basically that's DNA testing. I mean, in 1983, they didn't have like the type of technology and forensics that we do today. So like as time moved forward and like they did the DNA testing, they realized he was not guilty of this crime. Poor guy lost 16 years of his life, so the government gave him $2 million. So just a brief overview, the incident date was May 1st, 1982. The jurisdiction was New York. The young man, Habib Wahir Abdul, who was Vincent H. Jenkins at the time, was charged with rape. He was then convicted with rape. He was sentenced to 20 years to life in prison. The year he was convicted was 1983. The date was June 6th. His expiration date, which is the release date, was September 1st, 1999. He served 16 years. The real perpetrators were not found. The contribution causes were eyewitness misidentification, government misconduct, unvalidated and improper forensic science, which is basically DNA, and compensation, which was paid and was $2 million, sorry. Side note, he died in 2005 from cancer. And that's it. For the record, I'm not choosing this music, so don't judge.